Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yawen.
Hey, and I'm Will.
And we are the Ale Wines. And today is another video that no one asked for, but here it is. I thought it would be fun to do a little thing on how we met, because, I don't know, a lot of people do it and it's kind of cute. So,
Let's find out.
So, we've been married 2 years, and then we've been dating 6-ish years.
Like 7.
Oh, yeah. 7 years. So yeah. So we met in 2013. So that's where we will start. So I figured I would go and tell people like what I was doing that year leading up to when we met, like quickly, before we met.
Sure.
So in 2013, how old were we? We were like 20.
Yeah.
2?
Yeah. Let's go with that.
22-ish. Mm-hmm. So early 20s. And I just graduated. I graduated college the year before because I graduated a year early. So we're the same age, but you know, I graduated a year early. So in 2013, I was living in Northern Virginia. I had a boyfriend at the time. So we were living together, and then I was working at a physical therapy office up there, and then I was also taking an online master's degree course online. So I was, so I was living up there. And then like in the summer of that year, we broke up, and then I moved back home with my mom in Fredericksburg, which is like an hour north of Richmond. So at that point I was still traveling from Fredericksburg all the way up to Northern Virginia, which is like daily commute on I-95, which was terrible. It took like almost 2 hours each way every day. So yeah, that's what I was doing. But then one of my friends was still in college, and then I'll get to that part later. So what were you doing in 2013 before we met?
Let's see. So I graduated that May, and me and a buddy of mine, Billy Bocci, we
name dropping.
Oh hell yeah, name dropping. Yeah, we stocked up some money and decided that before we get settled into long-term jobs and relationships and all that, we're gonna backpack across Europe. And so we planned it out and did that. I believe that was June. And so yeah, we did that for 3 weeks and went pretty much all over Western Europe. It was great. But then when we got back, you know, reality sets in. Got to find a job, find a place, so on and so forth. And yeah, and eventually, me and Billy were able to find a spot in Richmond. And so it takes some time to get it. I get a job in Richmond. We find the place. It's beautiful. It's awesome. It's stupid cheap.
Not beautiful.
Okay, well, you know, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. But it's amazing location and crazy cheap. And so, of course, we go for it. And we move in that October. Yeah, pretty sure about that. Mm-hmm. And early in October, there's a festival in Richmond called the Richmond Folk Fest. I knew one of my buddies was going to go there, and he had several other buddies. But the buddy in question met someone on Tinder.
Oh yeah, that was all the rage. That was like the pinnacle of Tinder.
Yeah, 2013.
Yeah.
So it turns out my friend was bringing the Tinder date, who was her friend. Mm-hmm. And her friend was bringing her, and my friend was bringing me. Not really as like a, you know, you two, not a double date.
What kind? I knew you were going to be there. Did you know I was going to be there?
No.
Oh.
I was going either way, man.
I mean, I didn't go for you, obviously.
Okay.
They knew, because there were supposed to be 2 gingers there. Mm. And then the
competition. Oof.
Yeah. And then there was supposed to be like a buff ginger and a skinny ginger. And
Who's the buff ginger?
You were the skinny ginger.
Huh.
So you were the skinny ginger, and then I'm not really into like gingers, or I wasn't, or whatever. Is anyone? I'm just kidding, just kidding.
Exhibit A.
Okay. Okay, so anyway, so I knew you were gonna be there, so I think I looked you up on Facebook. And then I was like, oh, this ginger's kind of cute for a ginger.
For a ginger. Oh, I guess I'll take it.
Yeah, so, but I was like, whatever. I was not really looking for a relationship or anything because I just broke up like a couple months before. And I myself was on Tinder. So I was having some fun, you know. And then you were not on Tinder, but whatever.
Yeah.
So we drove down that Friday and then met you there. And then there was like a bunch of people there though.
Yeah, yeah.
Like maybe almost 10 at one point.
But we were all hanging out for
Yeah,
a couple days,
it wasn't
the weekend.
awkward or anything. It was just kind of natural.
Yeah. And I knew you and your friend were in the area, so my housewarming party in later that October.
You skipped over the whole night.
Oh, well, okay.
So we were there, and then there was a lot of music and a lot of drinking.
The clubs.
Well, we were at the festival for a while. There was
Yeah.
a lot of beer there. And I think it ends pretty early, maybe like at 9-ish, I think. 9
Yeah.
or 10-ish
Yeah.
it ended.
For
and
sure.
then it was downtown, so we could just walk to one of the downtown like college bars.
Mm-hmm.
It was called Cha-Cha's. And then
It's definitely a club,
that
for sure.
night they were having like a 90s themed play
Oh, I
back.
don't
Like
remember that.
all the songs were like from the 90s, so it was good music playing.
Of course.
And then we were all dancing on the dance floor.
Some on the tables, but yeah.
Some on the tables. Oh Lord.
Whatever surfaces we could get on, dancing
so-
on that, yeah.
It was very, very fun. And then at the end of the almost at the end of the night,
Locked eyes and made out. Hell yeah. It happens.
Something like
Whatever.
that.
Yeah, some sparks.
And
yeah.
then that was it.
Well, that's all good. That's nice.
I mean, like, there was nothing after that. Like,
Sure.
we weren't like, hey, let's exchange numbers or anything like that.
No.
And then we just went to one of your buddies' houses and we spent the night there. But you were like on the couch and I was on the couch and you were on the floor or something.
Something like that.
Yeah. And then, so yeah, that was that. And then I think that was like beginning of October. And then you moved into your house like Halloween weekend or something like that.
Yeah. A few
And
weeks
you had
later.
a big party. And then we came down again for the party.
Awesome party.
It was probably
Oh
the
my God.
best party you've ever thrown.
Yeah, or will ever. It was just
Yeah,
perfect.
it was fun.
Oh, it's great.
And then we were just friends ever since then, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you would visit me and I would visit you.
Mm-hmm.
But then there were always other friends there, so it was
Yeah.
like,
Just hangouts, really.
yeah, it was not love at first sight or anything. Is it for you?
Oh, totally.
But yeah.
In love with a friend.
Anyway, so I thought he was just a nice friend. And then I was going on these
Not
Tinder
getting
dates.
the signals, apparently.
I thought I was good at reading people's signals, but not with you, I guess, apparently. So
I guess a little too subtle, yeah.
so you were just like my guy best friend.
Lovely place to be, isn't it?
And then, so that went on for like what, like 4 or 5 months?
Something like that.
And then I was getting ready to go on a Tinder date with someone else. And then I parked my car at your house.
Oh, lovely, yeah. Real nice there.
And then I went on my date. And then when I came back, he was all kinds of upset. I was like, what the heck is wrong with this person? And then you told me. And then I was like, oh.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
And then we started dating.
And then I was like, yeah, I guess I can try. And then
it wasn't so bad.
it wasn't so bad.
Good 3 out of 5. I'll take it.
Yeah, so it took like 6 months after we met to start dating.
Give or take. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, sure.
5 months. So I thought it was kind of nice to start out as friends first,
Yeah.
to be honest.
No, agreed. See a
And then-
different light of the person. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See if they're
And-
chill. Yeah.
And then after that, like, I visited him because there was more to do in Richmond than in Fredericksburg, where I was at the time. So I would come down every weekend pretty much from Northern Virginia all the way to Richmond, which is like 3 hours at least. And then I would go, like, wake up Monday morning at like 5 in the morning to go back to work.
God, man, yeah. You were a trooper, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta say.
So that happened for like, what, 1 or 2 years, and then I moved to Richmond. And then we moved in together. Mm-hmm. And then after a couple of years, we got engaged at the same place, the Richmond Folk Fest.
Yeah. It's great.
The end.
Yeah, that's how we met. Ta-da!
Well, yeah, so if you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new or have not subscribed,
click. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you.
Yes, please.
Well, yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, that was kind of
B-roll?
weird.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, so hopefully that wasn't too weird. And we'll see you guys on our next video.
Sounds good.
Bye.